Hey guys, it's David here from 2x4Hardcore, and this is my 300 subscriber special. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a fan survey, and this was recommended on my Glassboard by Mazor, so I want to thank him a lot for that. But I really want to thank you guys, obviously, for the 300 subscribers. It's been 11 months since I made this channel, and we started out really slow. I only had like 20 subscribers by January 2012, and now I'm at 300, and it's just grown a lot over the past month. I think it went from like 220 to 300. That's 80 subs. So it's increasing over time, and that's great. But you know, in 2013, I think it's going to grow a lot more. So for the fan survey today, I have 10 different questions that were asked about me. So the first question is a question that's asked a lot, and this is, why are you called 2x4Hardcore? So I actually have a ruler today, and I'm going to be demonstrating this for you guys. Alright, so let me flip this the right way. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see 4 inches, okay? 4 inches. Then a little over 2 inches. I don't know if you can see that, 2 inches. Okay, 2x4. And this is the iPod Touch 4th generation. So obviously the 5th generation has a 2x5 screen, but the whole point is that, you know, I started gaming on an iPod Touch, and it was actually a 2G, and it's still the same size as the 4G, so there's no change. And you know, that's how iOS gaming really started. It started with the iPhone, which is the same size, the original iPhone. So, you know, gaming has evolved, and obviously the sizes are going to change. Like the iPad is huge, the iPad mini is smaller than that. So, you know, there's always different sizes, but it's all about where it began. And as for the hardcore part in 2x4Hardcore, I mostly play hardcore games. I don't play casual games like Angry Birds on the show. I had one episode where I played casual games. So I hope you guys understand what the name is, and for you guys who already knew what it was, hopefully this was helpful. I don't know. Okay, so question number 2. When did you start playing Ordering Chaos, and why? I actually started playing in April 2011 when it first came out, April 26th. And I found out about it from Touch Arcade. That's a website with a bunch of iOS games, and they give reviews and stuff. And I found out about it because a lot of people were talking about it. The admins on the website posted that this could be a really big MMO. So I was in the Touch Arcade community playing the game, and they had like 150 members the first day, and somehow they talked to Game Off, and they asked for us to actually increase the guild limit to 240. It was a direct result of Touch Arcade within the first week. And a lot of those people gave up on the game. Like, the thread for Ordering Chaos on Touch Arcade isn't even big anymore. So, you know, that's how I found out about it originally. But since then, I've become hardcore at Ordering Chaos, and I really enjoy it. I think it's the best iOS game out there. That can be debated, but honestly, like, it has the most replay value. It's the most addictive to me. So even though, you know, there's so much money that you have to spend, and sometimes it's a chore, I think that if Gameloft makes the right choices from here on out, it could still be huge. It still is huge. So that's originally why I started playing, and hopefully I will continue playing for quite a while. Alright, so question 3. What's the strangest food you've ever eaten? I don't know. I can't think of a food that is strange. I have no idea. I guess you could say a deviled egg. I know that's not that strange. It's the only thing I can think of. It's just like, what the fuck? It's half an egg, and you put shit in it. I like deviled eggs, but the first time I ate it, it was pretty strange. Like, I actually didn't like the taste of it, but since then I've started to like the taste, so I guess that answers the question. I don't know, like, I don't know how to answer that question. What's your favorite place in the whole world? I think it's a tie between 2 different places that I've been to. One of them is an amusement park near my area, which is King's Dominion. Place is fucking awesome. It just has like amazing roller coasters, and I go there every single year. So if you happen to see me there, that'd be pretty cool. And the other place is in Martha's Vineyard. We actually have a vacation house there, and it's like really nice beaches, and it's just really nice there. I want to go back there. It's a fun place. You should all live there. Alright. Have you ever considered jailbreaking to show your hands so you don't have to show your hands in the case? Yes, I have considered jailbreaking. I actually did try it. But, you know, I just don't like it. I think it's kind of stupid because you get apps for free, and that's just not helping anyone. And as you guys know, I'm really against wall hacking and ordering chaos. And it's true that, you know, it would make my video quality better because you wouldn't have to see my hands and everything. But in a way, you know, the hands actually do help people who are trying to learn how to play these games get to learn them better with just the hands. Like, you can see how the hands move. And I guess, like, with the display recorder, it's more clean and it's better quality, but, you know, it's not all about quality. If it was all about quality, then, you know, I'd be outside and making real films instead of just filming iOS games. So, you know, I don't think it really matters, and I'm probably not going to jailbreak because actually I have lost 3 iPods to overheating just randomly out of the blue. I wasn't even using them. I was charging them. 3 different iPods that I had overheated, and I had to get them replaced. So I'm not going to void the warranty and not get it replaced. And jailbreaking obviously does that. So, you know, even though it makes my videos higher quality, it's just not worth it to me. You guys are free to do what you want, but, you know, I'd rather spend an iTunes card than jailbreak and get stuff for free. Alright, why do you like playing Monk? I like playing Monk because, you know, I don't like having to always be offensive. In basketball, when I used to play basketball, I usually like being on the defense, and I felt like I was more valuable to the team. That's kind of a reference there. So I don't know. I just like having a really big part that I'm actually good at, instead of just doing the DPS like a ranger or something. With healing, I feel like I'm really helping out the team, and a lot of people say it's the hardest job, which I take pride in being a part of that. So for anyone who wants to be a healer, I really recommend it. It's just really hard, and not everyone can do it unless it's like you're healing RKL. But, you know, I've just come accustomed to it. It's the class that I played the most. I tried Warrior first. That was actually my first character, and I was okay at it. I worked really hard for the gear, but then when I got my Monk, I've just been playing that nonstop, and I don't get tired of it. I love everything about it. I just love benefiting the team, and I also love the ability to replenish my health and my mana, which no other class can do easily. You know, you have spells to replenish your health and your mana, and mages just have pots. Warriors, I guess they do have that because of morale and courage. With courage, they replenish their health slowly. With morale, like, you use certain spells and you get more morale, I guess. But I think that monks are the most effective way to have the best of both worlds. So for anyone who wants to play monk, I'd really recommend it. Alright, will you ever make another character? What class will it be, and will you get to master crafting? So as you guys know, I have 4 different characters right now: warrior, monk, melee monk, and mage. And I am allowed to use some of my friends' accounts like Sins and such. I don't know if I'm going to make another character. I know that a lot of people want me to make a ranger, but the problem is that rangers, like, I just see all of the ones in the game, and they're all so pro and stuff, and they have such good gear, and like, it just seems so hard to get all of that gear. And I know that's kind of the same for like every class, but for rangers, just like you have to get some Saya and 2 Cold Killer's daggers, and you have to craft your trinkets and everything. So, you know, I've considered making a ranger, but as I said, you know, I'm more of a defensive type. That's why I chose monk. So I mean, and DPS is something really easy to learn. Like, you just have to do DPS, just get better gear, and learn how to make a good spec. But, you know, I have that with my mage. So if I want to do DPS, I just go on my mage. And that's a lot more fun because it's AoE. Rangers, it's not that much AoE. Obviously, they are overpowered and they have sneak. Although monks do have that sneak bonus from the 4 out of 6 PvP gear. So I've considered making a ranger, but, you know, if my friends have sins and rangers that I can use, I really don't feel like leveling one up and getting it all geared and everything, and getting Mastercraft, which takes forever. You know, I'm really lucky that I got all 4 of my characters to Mastercraft before this update that made crafting really hard. So I don't think I'm gonna make another character. I may change my mind in the future. Maybe for actually a level 70 cap, I would make a ranger, and then all of the 60 gear like Sun Cyan, Cold Killer's daggers will be obsolete, so then I could level up a ranger and just be even with everyone. That could be something I'll do. But I'd actually have to make a new account for that, and it wouldn't be on the same account as what I have now, so I guess that's kind of good. And the only other character I can think of making is a tank, which I really like. But again, if there's a level 70 cap, I would probably make my warrior a tank. I'm not going to make him a tank now because it would just take too much effort and I don't really have time for it. And also, you know, I'd have to buy a ton of runes for him. So I think I'm just going to wait till a level 70 cap and then decide what to do. Alright, what question are we on? Question number 8. 2 more questions after this. Have you ever thought of leaving Amnesia and making your own guild, or do you like Amnesia too much? And what do you think about people comparing Amnesia to the D-Bag guild Notorious? I think that everyone has thought of leaving a guild at one time or another. Me personally, I haven't thought about it too much because I'm actually an admin in Amnesia and I like it a lot. And I like being able to defend my guild, because a lot of people call us ninjas and everything, but we try to kick ninjas as much as we can, and I like being a part of a guild that can stand up for themselves and stick together, and we can take the heat of being called ninjas, and we still have 230 to 240 members all the time. So, I don't know, I don't think I'm ever going to leave Amnesia. And as for making a guild, I have actually made 3 different guilds, probably more, but 3 successful guilds if you guys didn't know. The first one was Last Stand, and that was back in August 2011, and that was before, actually that was about the same time as Relic's Key, and that was when I was leveling up my monk to 60, and we got to 240 members within a month, and you know, we were really strong. We had tons of active members. And you know, we didn't have the best gear in the game. Not everyone had epics. Most people had blues or greens, but at the time that was pretty normal. And you know, we did a lot of guild activities. We did dueling in Greenmont. We went on scavenger hunts, so that was really fun. And the second guild I made was Final Stand after Last Stand was hacked because someone was jealous or something. It was pretty sad. And that one was kind of successful. We got to 150 members, all 60. And that one kind of died out because after Last Stand died, that was pretty much it. We were just like holding off on that. And the most recent guild I made was Infinity. That got to 200 members, and a lot of us were actually pro. I hate using the word pro. And that was pretty successful, and then I just gave up on it because I decided that I wanted to gear up my monk more, and I kind of gave up on my melee monk, even if I still play him, and I'll try to gear him up as much as I can. But honestly, you know, I like not having to deal with being a guild master, and I actually like being an admin in Amnesia. I invite people a lot, and we dungeon a lot. I think that Amnesia is probably the best guild on the server. Maybe people disagree, but we're really active. We always have people on, ready to dungeon, ready to do PvP arenas, so I'm probably not going to leave the guild unless, like, a mass amount of people left that I knew. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Alright, are you going to continue with YouTube when you go to college? I don't know the answer to this yet. I'm going to finish off Season 3 in December, as I said. Season 4, I don't even know if that's going to be coming. I still have to think about that. And that would last until, like, August, probably. Actually, no, it wouldn't last. It probably wouldn't last as long as that. And, you know, I'll be going off to college in August 2013, so that's coming up soon. And I'm planning to make a lot of short videos and just videos that are not about just the podcast. I won't just have podcast videos. So I think I'll probably have videos in college. I'm hoping to, because, you know, you guys, your support for me is really good. And I enjoy making videos. I enjoy people giving me feedback and stuff like that. But I'm not sure if I'm going to make videos in college. I think I'll probably update you guys on that next summer when it's closer to that time. But for now, I just really don't know. I don't have an answer yet. So you can hope that I do, and I hope that I do. But I just really don't know yet. Alright. And the final question is about someone else. So this one is, who do you want to make a survey video next? I choose you, Ben. B-Nates Gamer. Make a survey video. You can make one at 2,000 subscribers. You can make one today. Just get fans to give you questions. I think that these videos are awesome. So that's it for the video, guys. I want to thank Mazur once again for suggesting this idea. I'll probably do this again in the future, like for 500 or 1,000 subs. And I really just want to thank you guys for 300 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. I did not think I would get that far in 2012. And, you know, there's still 2 more months left. So I could get 500 and make another video at the end of the year. That's very unlikely, in my opinion. But, thanks, guys, once again for all your support and all your likes and all your subscriptions to me. I will be making tons of new videos for the rest of the year and in 2013. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions for me in the comments, I can answer them in another video. Probably not a survey video. But thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.